I'm clearing my space, only inviting the energies of love and above, and most of all, of authenticity. This will be a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you watched my readings before, we start off with 3 tarot cards. We'll get some additional clarity with 3 additional cards, and then I always leave you with some final advice. We'll pull an oracle card, or we'll go ahead and roll the astro dice. So today is November 1st. That is the 111 portal opening in the new moon for Scorpio. Very, very transformative energy. If you plan on working with the new moon or haven't decided yet, I would strongly, strongly suggest doing things with water. So whether you are starting off with a cleansing bath or shower before you do whatever manifestation rituals you normally do, whether it's prayer, whether it's writing down your wishes, however, incorporate water because that is very scorpionic. This is a water sign, and water is incredibly purifying, healing to our bodies for a reason. I feel like it is really tied to starting a fresh start when you've cleansed your body of all of the energetic and spiritual things that have weighed it down before starting fresh, before asking for what you want. I feel like there's something very powerful in that. Just a suggestion. Let's see what energies we're all working with. We've got Ace of Swords. Feeling very unclear about a direction or a situation that we've been thinking about. And then look at that, Ace. Literally the 1 card. Isn't that crazy? 1-1. Ace of Wands following it up. However, even though we're unclear with the decision or the idea, there is this passion, this creativity that is coming through. A new creative passion, a new inspiration is coming through. You can feel this in your gut. You can feel this in your bones. It's like the mind hasn't caught up yet, but the body already knows. That's very cool. Let's get one more. The Emperor. Wow. We've got masculine energy coming through here. It feels very much like discipline and order has to come in order to get this clarity. So this can translate in a lot of ways. Oh, I love how the staff is like repeated in these 2 cards, and even like the vegetation is repeated in these 2 cards. That's very cool. Now the Emperor is masculine energy. We're not talking about genders here. We're talking about energy. And he is comprised of all the kings. So the wands, the swords, the coins, and cups. So having this holistic view of all of your gifts, of all of your talents, your intellect, your passion, your emotions, and your capacity to generate wealth, generate abundance, being grounded. And I like him in this pose. It's very grounded. It's in the woods. It feels like part of this clarity for you, for this new idea, this new passion that you're trying to call in for this beautiful new moon could come through when you are doing some forest bathing, when you are disconnecting and walking through the woods to clear the mind and to get focused. Like you might be someone who can't just sit still and meditate. You might be someone who needs to be walking, doing something in order to clear the mind. And that's a beautiful practice to do. I love that actually for you. You might be someone who does this when you try to problem solve, like if you're having issues or you're trying to figure out how to approach someone about a deep or serious conversation. You might actually go for a walk to clear your head before having a conversation, or solutions come to you when you are walking, not thinking about any specific thing. Suddenly, like answers come to you. You have your inspired moments that way. Yeah, utilizing your body in your meditations. This would be really beautiful way to do these new moon manifestations or wishes as well. When you're walking, to just kind of speak it out. I'm getting an image of also like using the trees as like a portal. So as you are walking and you are calling in all the things that you want in your life. What does it look like? How does it feel? How are you moving in this new space, in this new timeline, let's say? And if you know of like two beautiful, like older trees, or a specific spot that you'd like to walk through where the trees may be arched over, when you walk underneath that space, to think you walked into that new timeline, into that new portal where all of your wishes, all of your manifestations, all of your prayers have come true. And then to embody that, like, how does that feel now that you walk through and everything has come true? How does that make you feel in your body? Really feel those emotions. Muse of inspiration. I love it. This is the King of Wands coming through. I love that there's the moon here too in the card. Yeah, it feels very inspired. And look at the flames looking like wings behind the person. Pathway here. Oh my gosh, yeah, like a portal. When they walk through, all of those things that inspire them, that would be incredibly awe-inspiring, passionate, creative. Everything comes through when they walk through this portal. That is so cool. I love that confirmation. This could be how you need to manifest. It's actually by doing something. You can't just sit still. You have to actually walk into it. Knight of Emotions. Yep. Love it. So that is the Knight of Cups coming through to say, keep that beautiful heart on your sleeve where you are deep feeling, you are earnest, you are honest. Be that way with yourself and what you really desire. Get in touch with those emotions because they are part of this manifestation journey. When you feel like you walk through this portal and everything's come true, those emotions are powerful. They anchor you into that new timeline. They anchor you so that those opportunities line up for you across that threshold, across that portal, to bring in everything you've just prayed for. Keep those emotions on the surface. You know, we learn in a society to hide our emotions, to keep them hidden, to keep them beneath our, the surface, to a point where we're not even clear about how we're feeling. Don't be like that with yourself. Be incredibly open and raw with yourself. Let's get one more. Oh, love it. So good. So much wand energy coming through here. This is the Page of Wands. Page of Inspiration. It's exactly how this picture looks. It looks like someone who is running after their creativity, their inspiration, their joy. They are expressing themselves fully. Look at how the solar plexus and the sacral chakra is highlighted here. It's about joy, it's about pleasure, it's about expression. On the cat, I do see that it's the crown, which is kind of cool too. You might have a pet. You might have a pet that comes around you when you are feeling expressive. So if you sing, if you dance, if you create art, like you always have this pet with you. That might be a sign that you are in the flow, that you're on the right path. I love how her hair are the wings here. Yeah, and then pulling those beautiful ideas right out of the ether and grounding them. Manifesting through your creativity. Your creativity is your humanness. I love that. Very cool. Let's get you some ideas of what might inspire you, what might help you in this manifestation journey. So I did say walking through that portal, walking in the woods. Let's see if we can get you any more oracle cards for things that might grab your attention, that you feel would work for you to gain that clarity, to pull in this beautiful, passionate, creative expression, this new start. Use your hands. I believe this is a practice. It's like a meditation practice where you just create things and keep like the monkey brain busy so that clarity can come through, so that you can focus. Because again, not everyone can just sit still. I forget what this is called exactly, but it does feel like that is pulling you in that direction. Because see how the eyes are closed? This is a meditative practice for this person. They are deep in their thoughts here. There's introspection happening. There are downloads happening while she's keeping her busy mind busy. So that could be walking, but I love how we've got creating clay here. That's so cool. soak in a bath. Yeah. Cleansing with water before going on this walk, before doing a meditation practice or a new moon ritual just feels so natural to me, because you want to cleanse off anything that is not yours, not your energy, not your thoughts, not your beliefs, anything that might be dragging you down. You want that washed down the drain. Scorpio is beautiful energy to work with because it transmutes. It's the alchemist. It'll take anything heavy and transmute it. So you want to start with this beautiful cleanse before going on this walk or writing out your prayers using salt. In this case, they've used petals as well in their water, which is very beautiful. Whatever appeals to you, ground yourself. Yes. Yes. If you're able to have a meditative practice, grounding yourself is incredibly healing. It is incredibly useful in grounding those creative thoughts. Love how she's growing roots at the bottom into the ground. When you walk through that portal, if you find a spot where you can just sit in for a few minutes, it doesn't have to go into deep meditation, but picturing roots coming out from your body when you're in that new timeline, to ground it even more solidly in your body, that you have crossed a threshold into the new life that you want. I think that would be really healing. I hope this resonated, and I'll see you on my next one.